I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Good morning. Man, I'm going to sneeze. Is this a blooper? Do I have a sneeze coming? I'm allergic to something. I think it's either... Here's the deal, man. I live in Tucson now. I'm going to be splitting my time between Australia and Tucson, and I'm close to getting it sorted out. I know I've been saying it for years, but I am. But I'm allergic to something. I've never had allergies, and since I've been here, I'm actually taking this over-the-counter allergy thing, because what I'm apparently allergic to, apparently, I'm not positive, but I think I'm allergic to Palo Verde and mesquite. I don't really know. Here's what I did. This is how scientific I am. I Googled, what are people in Tucson suffering from allergies right now? They said right now it's Palo Verde and mesquite, and our house is just surrounded by Palo Verde and mesquite. So I'm thinking that's what it is. So I thought I was about to sneeze, but I'm not. Probably should be a blooper and start over, but I'm not gonna. Malettas, very cool company, great owner, good dude. This is pretty cool. This is a special reserve fire roasted Serrano. Now the reason I got this when I was with Fiery Foods. I've reviewed a bunch of his sauces in the past, but this is one of my, I've not reviewed this one, but the reason I picked this one up is that I'm a Serrano nut. I really, really love Serrano. I think it's one of the great peppers. Like really, one of the, on my short list of favorite peppers. It's just, and I've said this probably on 10 different videos, but I went through a period of time when I was climbing the ladder and I parked at it, just stopped at Serrano. And it wasn't because I couldn't go on and eat hotter, because can, but I just love the flavor of Serranos. I mean, I just snack on them, and I eat a dozen a day. I just love Serrano peppers. Anyhow, this is fire roasted Serrano. So listen, the ingredients are fire roasted red Serrano peppers. It's another one of those peppers where we eat them, we see them in the grocery stores green, but when they're fully mature, they're red. So, fire roasted red Serrano peppers, white balsamic vinegar. Now, I've never seen white balsamic vinegar, so that's very cool. Red Serrano peppers, Goya adobo. Fun to say. Say it with me. Goya adobo. Goya adobo. Very cool. Garlic, onion, sea salt, and black pepper. Now listen, a burst of zesty flavor from fire roasted Serrano peppers. This versatile sauce can be enjoyed with chicken, sandwiches, and pasta. And he stops there. Are you kidding? I throw this on pizza. Serrano. It's just such a great thing. But honestly, it's one of those sauces that you can, before I've even reviewed it, I can just tell you that this is going to be a monster on Italian. Very excited to review this. Busy time right now. So I've been really active on the channel, doing 2 or 3 videos a day. Pod season's about to start, and because of the workload that I've got, I'm gonna probably cut back. It definitely won't be as much as it's been. It's gonna be like probably just 2 videos a day, and it might for a period of time have to go down to 1 video a day. It's just because I have stuff that with deadlines now. Just no joke stuff that I gotta be taking wicked seriously. So, but I will never not take this channel seriously. This is my baby. You guys are my family. All right, so gorgeous. The fire roasted aroma is incredible. You really pick that up. If you've ever smelled something that's fire roasted, it's got an unmistakable aroma. But you can also get the garlic is beautiful in this. The aroma-wise, this is just screaming Italian. Like, honestly, I think this would be, I haven't tasted it yet, but I'm just thinking spaghetti, lasagna, anything Italian. Just what I do often with sauces like this, and I'll know more after I taste it, but I'll use it as a substitute for pizza sauce. Anyway, here is the pour. Come on. Oh, here it comes, and it's beautiful. This is going to be a gorgeous pour, people. I can just tell you right now. Look at this. I knew it. Oh, it's a beautiful pour. All right, guys, Malettas. Kraft hot sauce, fire roasted Serrano. I am Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. It's beautiful sauce. You must have a lot of Serranos in here, because Serrano is not that hot a pepper, and this is pretty spicy for Serrano. Absolutely wonderful flavor. I do think it would be spectacular on pizza, though. So add that to your list of things you can put on. Here's the funny thing: anytime there's a suggestion of what it pairs well with, if you think people stop there, if they did, we're creative, aren't we? So there's probably a million. It'd be good on anything breakfast. It's just a very, very good sauce. But Italian, So the flavors it's a wonderful flavored sauce. It's balanced. Nothing's standing out over something else. Sometimes flavors fight each other when it isn't a balanced sauce. This is really, really balanced well. Beautiful flavor. I'm really glad I picked this one up. Going to be great on Italian. But it really would be good on a sandwich. But give it a shot. If you're not a chiliad, here's the deal. If you're somebody who is not accustomed to heat, this would be very, very warm. It would, if you went, just put a drop, it'd still be pretty hot for you. But if you're a chiliad, it's mild. There's their rating, and that's kind of a chili head rating, I think. You know what I mean? It's hotter than most Serrano sauces I've had. Most Serrano sauces are not that hot. Listen, I'm going to read some, go do some crazy trivia today. Just nonsensical stuff that you didn't know. That somehow your day will be better for knowing. You believe that? Listen to this. In 1872, quite a while ago, there was a ship known as the Mary Celeste. It was discovered adrift and deserted in the Atlantic. But listen to this. When another ship happened upon her, this vessel, all of the provisions and the belongings of the crew were perfectly intact, but the crew were all missing. Well, how do you know one dude wasn't there? And he took, pretty strange. They call that a ghost ship. You know, the funny thing, you ever hear they'll always refer to like a boat as her, or a plane as her, or any vessel that can carry a human being is always referred to in the female, because that's how it works. So they'll say like the plane went down, she was a good plane, she was a good boat. Anything that can carry another human, they refer to as female form. But you didn't know that. Did you know that? All right, nobody has ever found the burial of King Kamehameha. And I said that right. Kamehameha. When King Kamehameha of Hawaii died in 1819, his body was taken and buried in secret accordance with Hawaiian tradition to preserve his mana. To this day, people only speculate on its location. This is something interesting. Here's something interesting that kind of changed. And I've watched it change. When I was a kid, I don't know, I'm not even going to do that. It's going to open a problem. Seriously. Shout out to my friend Brandon. Brandon, you're a rock star, dude. I mean that. Proud of you, man. BT is back. Brandon, you're the one I'm talking about. I'm proud of you. A couple more crazy things. Grand Central Station in New York, Grand Central Station, is more radioactive than a nuclear power plant. No joke. Think about that. Grand Central Station, more radioactive than a nuclear power plant. If you had a Geiger counter in there, it'd be freaking you out. Here's the deal. It's because granite is naturally radioactive. Now, that doesn't mean the Grand Central is dangerous. What it means is a little radioactivity, no big deal. Wow, this is pretty interesting. All of the atoms, I don't know if I can believe this. This is a tough one to swallow. All of the atoms that make up the human race, it's about 8 billion people. All of the atoms, listen to this one, that make up the entire human race, all 8 billion of us, can fit in a sugar cube. If you reduce each atom to its components, as each atom is mostly empty space, that's saying if you reduce each atom to its components, each atom is mostly empty space. However, we still don't recommend this as it's against the law. That's a tough one to swallow. That sounds pretty silly. Andrew Jackson, famous American, boy, we all know Andrew Jackson. Listen to this, potty mouth. He had a potty mouth parrot. Do you know that? He had a parrot with a dirty mouth. Wash that parrot's mouth out with soap. That parrot had to be escorted from his funeral. Listen to this. Someone thought it'd be a good idea to invite Andrew Jackson's parrot to his funeral, so they brought along the parrot. The bird got so worked up being around so many people that it started randomly screeching, which, in the words he knew, and this bird knew, a whole lot of swear words, so they had to, like, take him away. Isn't that interesting? Wow, this is the last one, and we're going to end this video. Did you guys know that particles can flow up streams of water? Did you know that? The effect is called vertical contamination. We're going to wrap it up. Terrible bridge collapse. I don't know if you guys saw the bridge collapse. It was, I'm telling you, about as horrible gets. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you some of the information about it. It was the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland. There was a construction crew on it. It was hit by a ship, and it went down. So there's a number of people that are lost and a number of people missing. So, ones in the chat. It's a virtual concern. If you're into positive vibrations or healing vibes or positive feelings or whatever, or prayer, whatever you do, man, they need it there. I'm sure you've all seen it on the news. Anyway, let's have a great day. Tell somebody you love them today. I love you guys. In the description box, you're going to see a link for Maletta. This is a really cool sauce. If you like Italian food and you like a serrano pepper or anything fire roasted, this is just going to be so in your wheelhouse, it won't be funny. Check this sauce out. Link in the description box. Right there is my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. Wicked proud of him. Johnny Jr. is doing a great job. His channel is great. He does great videos. Right there is my brother Tommy, has the lifeboat right there. All the challenges I've done right there. Pepperology. He's got 2 thumbs and loves you guys like crazy. I do. Hey, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.